Yeah, so we want to train up young people to that we can pass the baton on to carry on the programs. I don't need to teach them, you know. I think somebody gave me the opportunity and the chance to do this work, and I've done it for over 30 years, you know, and we'll continue to do it in different ways. But I would love to slow down and pass the baton, you know, to young people. And I have someone that I'm pushing forward, you know, to run one of our programs that's going to happen here. And when we go to South Africa, Sonji Johnson Anderson and I, along with Myrna Munkes, who's also known as Amai, the three of us who are elders, well, Sonji not so much. She's on her way there. But the three of us want to go to put up programs at this community center in South Africa. A part of that is one of those programs is going to be a training program where we're going to bring in young people that I have worked with, young adults that I have worked with. Sonji and Amai are going to train them in a dance technique called Umfundala, so that they can run our dance program. And Sonji is going to train some of the young adults to run our after school program. It's a literacy program and a rite of passage program. And so we're going to train these young people to do it so we don't have to do it. And we can just sit back and just be proud of, it's all about empowerment. My mother, Irma L. Askew, she was my champion. She was my champion and my very best friend. And she was always by my side and always had my back. Everything that I ever wanted to do. She was my greatest supporter. An amazing human being. Beautiful woman. She and Gregory Dean were very close. They were very close friends. She loved him. He was like the son she never had, you know. My spiritual teacher, who came later in my life, but she has informed the way that I work and carry myself on my journey. And that's Sister Claire Carter from the Peace Pagoda. And also the monk, Kanto Shonin, who's like a brother to me. And I could not have done the pilgrimage without either one of them. And they support me and love me unconditionally. And I can go to them for anything. For anything. And so those are my three people. But I also have to say my children. So there's 5. I can name 5 people. I can name more than that. Yeah. But the closest to my heart is my mother, those 2 monks, and my son, who is a magnificent man. He is a king. And my daughter, who is a queen. Quinn and Raina, those 2. That's why I get up every morning. Love yourself. It's as simple as that. When you learn to love yourself and respect yourself, the world opens up for you. It opens up for you because when you respect yourself, you would never put yourself in harm's way. You'll never put yourself in the path where people who don't love themselves are going to be walking. And when you love yourself and you respect yourself, people who don't have that in their lives would not be attracted to you. And maybe some would, and it would change their lives, you know. But usually bad people look for people that don't love themselves because it's easier to get in and do harm. If you love yourself and you respect yourself, the world is so beautiful because you're going to attract people like you know.